a young lady earlier in the evening, like around 5:30, and I don't even know if she's still here yet, but if she is, we're going to do this together. Where is Emily? Did Emily stick around or did she leave? Okay. I need a female volunteer for this effect that I'm going to do on stage. If not, I will randomly select someone. Perfect. Give her a big round of applause there. You could step right up here on the steps. I don't want you to trip. What is your name? Stephanie, where are you from? West Palm Beach. And what do you do for a living? I'm a hairdresser. You're a hairdresser. You enjoy that? Sometimes. Tell me the part you don't like. Men would like to know this. Nah? After the show, maybe? Okay. Steph, you like card tricks? That's great. You and I are going to be doing a rope trick. You like rope tricks? Really? Perhaps I selected the wrong person. This is a piece of rope. I want you to go ahead and examine it. Probably feels somewhat familiar to you. All right, might have struck a nerve with that one, huh? That's a pair of scissors. Examine those, make sure they work. Try them right here on your sleeve. Yeah, right. No, go ahead. This is magic. This is all I got, man. All right, take the scissors and cut the two ends off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a classic of magic. Yeah, that's what I said. Perfect. This is a piece of rope that now has no ends. This could have been the left end and this may have been the right end, but it makes no difference. For once you put the two together, this will always become the middle. When I bring the middle up to the top like this, what's right here? Sides. The sides, correct you are. Take the scissors and cut the middle loop. This piece of rope is now cut right in half. Equal at the top and equal down here. Equal at the top and pretty darn close here at the bottom. It's kind of important that they be the same length. Well, you did it. I'm coming to you for a haircut tomorrow. This is where you'd cut the rope. And if you put the big handle on the bottom on those scissors, they're going to work a lot better. You're probably like an assistant in the salon. You're not really cutting here, are you? All right. No wonder you didn't want to tell no stories, because yeah. This piece of rope is now cut equal to the top and the bottom. You bring the end of A up to the top of A. You bring the end of B up to the top of B. Are you with me so far? I'm going to bring the middle of A side over B side, which is this side over D side. Bring it down, pangle Q, C, side C off the left wrist. Confusing, isn't it? Yes. Let's start again. This is a piece of rope. This is the left end here. This is the right end here. And down here is the middle. One more time, take the scissors and cut the middle loop. This is the end of A, so this must be the end of? B. All right, little confidence builder there, huh? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You know you want to. All right, hold on to the two and trim them very carefully, and just go ahead and make them so they're the same length.
Can I just pull it, or you want me to cut it?
Cut it. You don't have to pull it, because these are even. Look. Just trim those two right there, would you? Trim them. This is a piece of rope. This is the left end here, this is the right end here, and down here is the middle. For the last time, take the scissors and cut the middle loop. This piece of rope has now been cut 3 times and tied with a knot. Not that impressive, but the lips continue to move vigorously for fear of dead silence. Take the scissors and cut the loop right next to the knot. See that space in between my thumbs? That's right next to the knot. So you want to cut hair someday, don't you? You're probably thinking about going to school right now. That's great. Just cut the loop right next to the knot. This piece of rope has now been cut once, twice. Since 2 is company, 3 is a crowd, this has been a great crowd. We'll do this one more time. Please take the scissors and cut the loop right next to the knot. Okay, probably needed a tetanus. Give me the scissors back in case you don't like the rest of the trick. Magicians are not only noted for having magic hands, but also magic breath, as my lovely assistant will now demonstrate. Okay, you step right over here and face the audience. Now, what I'm going to do, you kind of want to get off the rope. Man, I'm really hoping the best for you. Now, what I'm going to do is bring the ropes up around the front. I'm thinking this is something totally new for you. Then, at the count of 3, you're going to blow each one of the knots off of the ropes, okay? Okay. Sounds like fun, huh? No. All right, here we go. Where's the rope at? A lot of women hand me the rope from the very beginning. Thanks, Steph. All I have are these magic hands. Now, at the count of 3, blow each one of the knots off of the ropes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blow the knots off of the ropes. Probably want to give it a good shot. I wouldn't bend over like that if I were you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I realize that while I'm standing behind this charming lady, a lot of you folks in the back are saying, you know, Mike, I don't think you're letting us see all the magic that's going on. Too bad. Buy a book. I did. Take this into the rope, hold it firmly, and from right there, blow the middle knot right off. All the way. Oh, if I was a knot, I'd have been gone. Here, try it right there. Here, better yet, just take this home and practice. Please give her a big, big round of applause. What a nice gal. Thanks very much. Very nice, very nice, very, very nice. I must tell you all, I've had a very busy year, and I consider myself to be very fortunate. Although the older I get, it seems the grumpier I have become. And I think that's a natural process. And the best I can come up with is, the older you get, the slower you move. The slower you move, the more things you notice. Not all these things are happy things. That's why you see a lot of older people in this position. What the hell is that? It's a shopping cart, Uncle Larry. Let's go. Things that would not have ever bothered me now do. Things I wouldn't have noticed in my youth. For instance, why is it hotel curtains never close all the way? I've stayed in Hilton's, Hyatt's, Radisson's, Motel 6's, La Quinta's, which is Spanish for right behind Denny's. Well, there you are. Those are my people right there. They're traveling in that tight circle. What happened from here to here that they couldn't get to there? This is total darkness. This is the curtain concept. This is what I'm paying for. This is a whole lot of sunshine. I'm laying there at 6 a.m. thinking I could have slept outside if I wanted this effect. So if you ask me, it's the same people that make hospital gowns. Because this is a whole lot of sunshine right there. That's what that is. I want to know why do not disturb means knock louder, I'm in a deep sleep. I want to know whose idea was single-ply toilet tissue. That's all I have to say about that. I can't imagine what this person had on their mind. I'm pretty sure I know what they had on their hand. I just don't know what they had on their mind. I don't like loud, boisterous laughter coming from the kitchen area of a Denny's. At 3 a.m. for $2.99, there'll be no chef's surprise from moi. And my biggest complaint is airplanes. There's so many dumb things on airplanes. The phone on a plane in front of the seat. I don't need that phone. If I was to use that phone, I would call Domino's or Papa John's and try to get some pizza delivered up in there. Because I'm sick and tired of these little teeny tiny bags of nuts they're trying to give me like I'm some kind of a squirrel or something. Let me go put this in the tree. This will get me through winter. And they're honey roasted nuts. Have you ever seen a bee land on a nut? No. Who's dipping these dudes? You can't get the taste out of your mouth. A mere Pepsi will not do. You have to order up a cocktail. Now, the drinks on planes are $7. $7 for a drink on a plane. That's like $42 from Phoenix to Vegas. I won't be doing any more geography jokes here tonight. I think the seats on planes are too small. I like to have the seat next to me empty for whatever, whenever, and simply just because. So not long ago, I came up with a way of stopping people from sitting next to me, and this will work for you. You go on with the pre-boards, which is difficult if you're a healthy person of any kind. So what I do is I develop a limp about 100 yards from that last check-in counter. That usually substantiates any story I'm willing to tell. Gives me plenty of time to get down the jetway, get on the plane, put my kayaks in the overhead, grab some pillows for some extra cushioning, and I put on my seatbelt with the utmost confidence that this baby could save my life should we slam into the side of a mountain. So glad some of you see the humor in that. I know it's borderline, but I'm not real impressed with all the safety features at 37,000 feet. Up that high, going that fast, if we were to hit the ground, I wouldn't mind being thrown clear. Then what you do is you reach forward and you pull out what's commonly referred to as a puke bag. All you have to do to stop somebody from sitting down next to you is pop this little puppy open and set it on your lap. Just oh, I'm feeling nauseous. No, it was those honey roasted nuts, I'm sure of it. And last but not least, I don't care for the toilets on planes. I don't like going into any room that small, closing the door, and all you hear is something's getting sucked out somewhere. Last thing I want is my butt flying out the back of the plane. Put a whole new meaning to the moon over Miami. That's all I'm saying. This last